Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanne and today we are talking about how I organize my ephemera bits. This was highly requested by you guys. A lot of you had made comments to the effect of you always seem to be able to find what you're looking for and the stuff you want to use. How do you organize your stuff? So today we're going to talk about that. Hopefully I can film it in a way that it's easy for you to see what I'm talking about and interesting. My camera angles are going to be a little weird, but we'll do the best that we can. So let's just dive right into this. So what you're looking at right now is a little tray here, and it sits on the edge of my desk. So it sits right here on my desk. This is to my left if I'm sitting at the desk. And in here I just organize different things that I use right now all the time. So for instance, this is the stuff I use in my bullet journal all the time, my work stamp obviously, some sticky notes. These are, there's no rhyme or reason really to these two bins. They're just kind of a catch-all, but I know what's in there. I'm really into paper layers right now, so these are all those tiny paper layer scraps. So if I need a tiny little bit to shove behind something, I have those there so they don't get lost. These are kind of my current photos that I printed in ephemera I have collected that I need to put into my journal. These are whatever my current thing is, I put a bunch of them in here. So this is just a bunch of Tim Holtz ephemera and stuff in there, and then my tiny little scissors live in here all the time as well. To the left over here you can see I have some sticker books. These are for planning sticker purposes, and I also keep my stick it book here, but those just live there. Then moving up, I really try to use my vertical space. It's really important when you have a small space, and pretty much all of my art stuff lives virtually on my desk or near my desk. So that's why it's all going upwards. So here, this is like a catch-all, and I have to go through it periodically, honestly. Usually it's printouts that I've done for people's Patreon sites and stuff. Or it's a piece of paper I'm working on, or like I have a couple labels here and stuff. Just big stuff that doesn't really have a home goes there. This is a collection of Halloween ephemera that I'm yet to use because to me it's not quite Halloween yet. I'm still milking the summer vibes, so that's there for me when the season comes around. It doesn't usually live there, but it's there right now. And then this is my bin of sticky notes and notepads. These are my Washy Drawers. This is just an organizer from Michaels, and I organize it to my own whatever. I don't color code and stuff. I'm weird and I have stuff organized in a specific way that makes sense to me. Again, so moving up. So if you see anything weird over here, my clothes rack is right behind this desk part, so that's what that is. But these are some jewelry organizers actually that I got from Michaels. They're just little drawers. You could go to Target or Walmart or whatever and get little drawers in the office section. But I just have different things organized in here. So I have a bunch of acetate in there. These are anything that has to do with months or tabs. I have a bunch of tags. These are all like Project Life type cards. These are all tiny Tim Holtz bits because this is another like currently thing. So some of my stuff I switch out with my different phases. This is a catch-all drawer of like vintage postcards and playing cards and stuff because you guys know I love that. Then on top of that I have this organizer, which is a makeup organizer. An acrylic one from Amazon. I got this idea from my little journal Heba. She organizes her stuff in these. So this is anything that has to do with words or writing, like a short little journaling spot or something. So all kinds of sayings and stuff like that. These are all die cuts that there's just no rhyme or reason. Right now there's like summer ones in there and stuff, so I'll obviously pull those out once summer is over, but it's just a mismatch of stuff. And once I'm over my Tim Holtz phase, I'll just throw those in there and they'll become part of all my stuff. This is anything that has to do with numbers or weekdays, because I'm kind of funny about dating my stuff. I like to have its own drawer for that. These are all pockets. Anything pocket related goes in there, or little bags and stuff. This is my Patreon drawer, so all of my Patreon bits that I have yet to use stay in there. Whew, hold on. Sorry to make you seasick. Yeah, so my Patreon drawer, and then here is just anything, paper clips and stuff, and I have some brads in there. And then this is anything that has to do with shapes. So let's hold this so you can see. So it's like a bunch of circles and stars and stuff. And then there's a few random sticker things and some wood veneer in there. And then up here, on top of here, I keep some baskets, which I'm going to take down and show you because that'll be easier. Okay, so these baskets I stack on top of that tower. These are anything scraps, paper related, random postcards, just anything for layers, really. Layers and tip-ins, just like random stuff goes in here. So if I'm looking for like a scrap bit or whatever, this is the scrap bin to go to. Then I have this little thing, either it has small scraps in it or things for layers that I've gotten in Happy Mail, like doily and stuff like that. And then these are all things that I have cut from magazines, and they just live in that basket there. So I just stack them up like this and stick them on top of that tower, and they're really easy to grab. Moving on, this is to the right of me while I sit at my desk, so I have my pencil cups and stuff over there. This is my Happy Mail bin, so anything that anyone has sent me in Happy Mail in the past round or whatever goes into here. These are all the things I need to currently journal with, and I go to first. And then the next time someone sends me Happy Mail, like Jenny just sent me another Happy Mail and I still have a few bits in here from her, I might rotate those out, but I got a lot of Happy Mail, and I might not rotate it out yet. But anyway, I keep that on here. That way, one, I remember and can reference it. 2, I remember to use it. And 3, if I'm making Happy Mail for someone, I never go through this bin because I'm like terrified that I'm going to send someone back something they sent me, and like I don't want to make them feel like I didn't want it or something. So yeah, that's what happens there. And then this right here is my sticker organizer that lives behind there. So I just made these tabs with some cardboard, and I have them again organized in something that makes sense to me. So these are all like 2 tall ones back here, but I organized them as in like, I call these something something, so it's just like butterflies and little monsters and cocktails and flowers and anchors, just all kinds of weird things. Then I have icons, so anything that's a heart, star, arrow, stripe, something like that. Then I have labels, so anything I can journal on and stuff like that. Words, so like my Tim Holtz Tiny word stickers are in there and stuff. These are all like quote type things, or like the Mambi like generic perfect moment or like whatever. Then I have stuff that's like, I call them soul stickers. They're just things that like make me really happy. So there's like some Amy Tangerine stuff in here, and some feathers and some planets and dinosaurs. So just stuff like that. And then I have a whole section for summer because I'm obsessed with summer. And then I have letters, and that's how I keep my stickers organized. So if I these are the categories I find that I go for, and so if I'm looking for a specific sticker, I can just pull out the stuff from that category and go through it, and yeah. So as you'll notice, there's a theme with my organization. Nothing really has a lid on it. It's all like bins and open so that you can see it, because that's how I have to organize it, because else I forget, like whatever. Drawers to me don't count. They're still kind of like bins without lids. So I have one more thing to show you guys, and so right next to my computer on this little shelf I have a shoebox, which I'm going to take down, but I just wanted to show you where it was for reference, so you can see I can reach everything pretty much just by sitting at my desk. Okay, so this is that bin, and this is basically mostly overflow. Ignore this label there, but so I have my decorative napkins in here, and just in a plastic bag, so it lives in the front of there. This is stuff that needs a home that I'm just bad and haven't organized yet. But I have overflow of some of my favorites from those drawer organizers in here. So like these are vintage flashcards and stuff. There's some die cut people. This is all overflow of Tim Holtz stuff. And then Project Life card overflow. And these just live filed over there. If you're wondering what these are iris. Yeah, they're iris photo organizers. So you can find them at most craft shops or whatever. They're meant to put your photos in and put in a box like this to organize them, but I use them for overflow of my ephemera. And so that is pretty much it, you guys, for my ephemera storage. I hope that you found this helpful. As you can see, most of my storage is clear, or it's a bin without a lid. That's because I'm a very visual person and I'm tactile, so I need to be able to see it and kind of rummage through it in an orderly way when I'm creating. That's just how I am. Not everyone is like that. Find something that works for you in your journaling style. Some people journal by color, or they scrapbook by color, so they color code their stuff. Obviously I don't. But the whole point is to kind of see what your style is and how you create, and try to make your organization out of that, instead of just trying to find like the one system that's good for you and making your journaling fit your system. So make your system fit your journaling instead of your journaling fit your system, if that makes sense. That would be my tip. So if you have any questions that I didn't answer or whatever, please just let me know. Drop me a comment, send me an email, send me a DM on Instagram, whatever your preferred thing is. If there's enough questions, I'll do a Q&A, but I wouldn't think that there would be a lot, because I think I covered just about everything. Because I didn't mention, all of my bins, my clear ones and my scrap bins are all from the Dollar Tree. And this actually came out of a bead organizer that my aunt bought and didn't want the tray out of, so I don't know where you can get one of those. But I'm sure there's an IKEA or something like that. I've never been to an IKEA, but everybody else seems to own things from there. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.